Hello there. You are welcome once again to New Focused Approach to Mathematics Basics 7. This is the revised edition, and in this lesson, you want to learn how to find circumference of a circle if you know the radius or the diameter. This lesson can be found in page 285 of your book. So, to find the circumference of a circle, remember our previous lesson, we discovered the concept of pi. And we use that to discover the formula for finding the circumference of a circle as 2 pi r, or we say c is equals to pi d. Remember we said that pi is a constant value here. So if we have a question like this, the diameter of a circular plate is 28 centimeters. Let's call this a circular plate. The diameter simply means the distance between 2 points on the circumference passing through the center of the circle. So we can say that, okay, if this is a circular plate and the diameter is 28 and we want to find the circumference we know is pi times d. And according to the question, we should take pi to be 22/7. So c becomes 22 divided by 7 times d. And here the d has been given as 28. So if that is the case, then we can simplify. 7 can divide itself 1 and divide here as 4. 4 times 22 will give us 88 centimeters because the question gave us in centimeters. All right, so this is the application of pi as a concept and used to discover the formula for finding the circumference of a circle. Let's take another example. A boy rode a bicycle wheel of diameter 7 centimeters. How many complete turns must he make to cover a distance of 1 turn? Now, let's assume that this is our tie that the boy was rolling and the diameter has been given as 7. Okay. Now, this boy rode the tie on the ground or on the floor and it makes sense because when it's rolling, let's say start from here, it will roll and come back, roll and come back, roll and come back until it covers a particular distance. And here the distance was given as 110. Now, the question is, how many turns did the boy roll the bicycle wheel so that he could make the distance of the 110? Right. So it means that when the boy starts the point, the rolling from here, and the bicycle tire roll on the ground and reach this point before it make a complete turn, and we know the distance here, then we can use that distance to find out how many of those distance can we get from 110. I hope it's clear. But we can only know the distance of one revolution if we know the circumference of the tie. That is what we want to do, right? Because the circumference of the tie must start from one point, roll and meet the same point again. That will be a complete turn. So we know circumference is equals to pi d, right? From our previous lesson. And the question gave us pi to be 22/7. D was given as 7. So when I use this formula, I can say that 7 can divide 7. So C becomes 22 centimeters. So that the circumference of the tie is now 22. That means when the tie is rolled on the ground from one point and come back to that same starting point, we get a distance covered as 22. Now, how many of these 22 can we get in 110? That is all the question. So we can say 110 divided by 22, which will give us just 5. So it means that the bicycle tire will roll 5 times and we'll get our 110 distance. That is the question. I hope it makes sense. Good. Let's take maybe the last question. A length of a wire is bent to form a semicircle of diameter 21 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the semicircle. the perimeter of the semicircle. So it means that the wire was bent, okay, and it formed a semicircle like this. So what is the length of the semicircle? Okay, or the perimeter of the semicircle. Now we know that the question gave us the diameter to be 21 here. So we need to know the whole length of the curve here plus the diameter, so we can know the perimeter. Perimeter simply means the distance around it. So the wire was bent in such a way that it formed a semicircle with the diameter alongside with it. That is what the question is asking us to do. So now let's find the circumference of a circle. We know that is 2 pi r, or we can say pi d. Okay, and if we divide this by 2, we'll get pi r. Now our pi is 22 on 7. Our r will be half of the diameter, which is 10.5. So 10.5. Now we divide this. When we divide, the answer will be 33, right? Yeah, that is 22 divided by 7 times 10.5. Do the calculation yourself and you get 33. Now, our perimeter now can be calculated as the 33 plus the 21, because total distance 33 is for the curve, and then the distance here becomes 21. So when we add all together, we have 54. So therefore, the perimeter of the semicircle formed by the curved wire or bent wire is 54 centimeters. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. Thanks so much for watching.